I suspect Egypt is getting a lot of... Oh god, they got Inquisitors out. I suspect Egypt's getting a lot of points from their religion being everywhere. They got an Inquisitor out? Which religion are they going to try and just... Probably up here, I don't know. They got a lot of missionaries, Inquisitors, they're out there, they're moving. Right. So Jimu just got... I mean, he's also got a very powerful religion. He's got a lot of his unique Tory improvement here. I kind of forgot what was... Oh, right, Japan's going after Japan. This is such as the way. What? Taiwan is making no money. Tachibana is still in it. Wait, why is there combat here? What's happening? Is Athens at war with Scotland still? No. Okay. Prague and Taiwan are now allies once again. Prague has declared war on Kenshin. Okay, well, Prague doesn't have much of a military to help with that battle, but, you know, being got locked in the battle is not optimal, I'm sure. This battle isn't going very much, or this war isn't going in very much on either side. I mean, Taiwan doesn't have much going on. Wasegi don't have much going on at the moment. It's going into winter, so it's a few turns of slight stagnation. Holy moly, look at the 4 great prophets coming from Egypt. Not even missionaries, like straight up great prophets. That was the Hagia Sophia thing, wasn't it? Damn, they are coming. They are coming to spread the word of Wasejet across the west continent here. Where Shintoism is the leading religion across much of the land. In fact, almost the entire continent is under Shintoism at the moment, courtesy of Jimmu. But perhaps not much longer, as Wasejet is about to make their grand appearance of the land. The Egyptian prophets from across the sea are making their way over. Good on you, Ottomans. You're expanding your lands a little bit at a time. Wow. Sorry, I had my mouth full. I think the Zulu are going after the Athenians now. They can do it too. They have a huge military. Oh, they got gun! The Zulu have gun. Uh-oh. The Zulu are now in Athenian lands. They have a lot of Impi around. They have a lot of Impi and they have some gun that they probably picked up off the floor. And the Japanese capital of Kyoto is kind of under attack. Not much of that happening here. Oh no! I thought the Great Prophets were about to make their landfall here in Ottoman lands, but it turns out they're riding north, all four of them. They're going on a mission. Perhaps they're going after Meiji first then, specifically, just so they can lower Meiji's points and solidify their point lead. Oh, they moving. They moving. There's about to be a lot of Wasejet on this continent. Not much going on in the south there. Is this like the third time in our civ matches that Jomez's civ is just like in a tiny corner and nobody's bugging him? And then eventually it's just gonna all fall apart? Because they're making money now, they got science there, they're moving. Hideki Tojo has just declared war on Robert the Bruce. Okay, so Japan is going after the remnants of Scotland now. Although I don't think that's going to amount to much. Scotland's been holding their own against everybody except Alexander. We'll have to see. Rams is getting another wonder. He got Globe Theatre in Thebes. The Egyptian Great Prophets still not making... Oh, no, they did. They made landfall in Meiji's lands. Yeah, they're going after Meiji specifically. Probably to hinder his overall points, I guess. Catholicism still stands in the Faroese capital of Klaksvik at the moment. Still stands as the leading religion in the Macedonian city of Thessalonica as well. Although not for much longer. Waseja is much more powerful in that city. But Catholicism still stands. Oh man. They're all going after Osaka, the Meiji capital. Oh, God. Jim was declared on Wisegi once again. No, maybe not. They're still going somewhere. Where are they going? Are they going to try and convert the city-states first, then? Shaka have cannons. Who gave the Zulu cannons? Yeah, Tojo's Japan war declaration on Scotland has amounted to nothing already. Like, they don't even have units nearby. Though it looks like they're going after Thebes, because they're positioning units right outside of the city. Another wonder for Egypt. Leaning Tower of Pisa this time. I think that's cultural related. Oh, I think it's like a social policy or something. And his unique, simple but effective, unique ability, pardon, let me rephrase that. His effective but simple, unique ability of 20% more wonder production does gradually add up. Have the prophets made landfall? I see 1, 2, 3. I don't see a fourth. One of them must have just been consumed. Between Wasegi and Jimu, Japan. Yeah. You know, it's a sad day when a civ that is in the match, still has 2 cities, can still trade, can still build units, is less points than a civ with no cities at the moment. Just lacking resources, I guess. What's up, Mark? Who would have thought? Resources are important. Ramses, Egypt, another wonder. Red Fort in Thebes as well. Meiji has Sistine Chapels. That's more religion for Meiji. Oh! Maybe these great prophets are going to, they're going to Jimu land. Where the hell are they going? But why would they have made landfall here? I don't know what the hell they're doing. Whatever it is they're doing, they're on a mission. Athens has now declared war on Scotland. Oh, and they're just turbos surrounding the city of Stirling. Oh no. That's going to be Athenian. That's going to be Athenian quickly. With help of their city-state ally, Byblos. Oh, and the Faroese bringing a missionary over to the city of Thessalonica, reconverting it to Catholicism. Taiwan is now at peace with the Wasegi. Oh, and there goes Sterling. Sterling has been burnt down to the ground by the Athenians. You do have a civ in this one, Mark. You are Nobunaga in this one. This was the travel wish list. And you said Japan. You said Nobunaga. Although your Nobunaga is slightly modified in this one. Because Hideki Tojo exists in this map as well, it changes the Nobunaga Zero Fighter to a barracks replacement. And Tojo gets the 0. So you're out there, but you're slightly modified. Down goes another Scottish city. Edinburgh still holds on. Athenians do have privateers and musketmen on their way. God, it looks like the freaking Boston Tea Party about to happen. Or Boston Tea Party, pardon me. The Boston landings of the British showing up. Oh no, and the Ottomans, in all of their infinite wisdom. Whoa, Egypt is making no money at the moment. Really? Why is this? Is it all that building maintenance? Because they don't have much... Ooh, they do have a lot of military. I think they're going after the Zulu. But Tojo is hanging out in their lands too. Gotta be a little bit careful about that. In fact, Tojo's got a settler in their lands trying to go somewhere. I wonder if all those wonders is getting to their coffers a little bit. God, look at all the burial... or trading posts, rather. No, they are making a lot of money, but... How are they losing money? What's happening to Egypt? Let's check in on our good friends, the Ottomans. Ah, they're making minus 31 a turn at the moment. Oh dear. With the Ottomans and their ever stagnant nature. They've not been able to produce much. But they need resources, you know, they got a lot of nothing. They got gold, they got gems, and that's it. And the Ottomans have decided that now is a good time to go after Taiwan again. Man, if the Ottomans get back into this game by taking a Taiwanese city, that'd be crazy. They're moving, they're advancing, they're using everything they got. I think they put all of their money into this military. It's a very outdated military, but it is one nonetheless. They got to make a dent to Taiwan some way, somehow. And if they're going to do it, this is their only shot that they're going to have. How's Jimmu doing against Wasegi? Still not a lot. Man, Jimmu cannot really finish the fight. He seemed to have picked on Iceland, but has not done really anything since. He's just being a bit of a thorn in everybody's side. Outside of spreading the religion everywhere, his military has not been doing very much. Oh no. Nosaka is now Wasejet. Major just got the Taj Mahal. I think that's faith. I don't recall what Taj Mahal is. No, it's culture. I'm rooting for you, Ottomans. I'm rooting for you. You gotta get those resources. Oh, and a random Wasegi city just showing up here on the east side of Jimu's lands. There's still this little island here that has ruins on it. It's got gems, iron. Bit of a naval battle happening here, and by battle I mean naval domination coming here from Athens. I'm rooting for you, Ottomans. I'm rooting for you. You're spending like 100 turns just trying to get ahead of the Tachibana clan. Come on, Ottomans. Come on, Joba's team. Alexander has declared war on Tojo. This is the third war between the Macedonians and the Japanese. Or fourth, actually. But now they have gun. Surely gun will make the difference. I haven't seen any pilot whale spawns in a while from the Faroese. But they're making good amount of food from these, from their food. So, I mean, the Faroese are holding on. They're not a juggernaut at the moment, but they're holding on. What are the Zulu up to? They have a lot of Impi out now. Wow. I suspect they're going to go after the Athenians soon enough. Or maybe the Macedonians? Maybe they go for Glasgow? How's Meiji doing against Nobunaga? A little bit of stagnant progress. The Ottomans are in a golden age. They're attacking in the summer. Come on, Ottomans, do something. Okay, Tojo just made peace with Robert the Bruce. So again, yeah, like I said, that war just amounted to a lot of nothing. Another wonder from Egypt, the Porcelain Tower, which I don't even know what that one does. Might have to look that one up in a moment after the game stops loading. What do the Porcelain Tower do? Porcelain. Nope, porcelain? Porcelain. No! Porcelain Tower. Requires rationalism. A great scientist appears near the city where the wonder was built. 50% more science generated from research agreements. Uh-huh. Science. You still got chariot archers in the year 1695 AD, you Ottomans. Come on. Come on, Ottomans. Do something. You have a great general hanging out in the city. Go. On the front lines. On with you. Look at that unclaimed land right there. Actually, what the hell? That's Tojo, Nobunaga land. No, it's not. Hang on. White with the red. That is, yeah. How the hell did... No, it's not. What am I saying? Yeah, it is. How did Nobunaga get this patch of land? Sir? How did you manage this? What did you do that this happened? Nobunaga's ambition knows no bounds. For the cattle he must claim. I bet that was somewhere in the Art of War somewhere. The one who claimed the cattle is the one who claims the war. No, you Ottoman fools. Why, you just got peace with frickin' Taiwan? That's it? You attack and you do nothing? Oh my god. That's twice you decided you could have just done something and you just backed off of it. Come on, man, do something. You can't win battles or matches like that. Is Macedon versus Japan going to do anything this time? Are they going to contribute? You know, Meiji's catching up to Ramses, actually. Asagi and Jimmu are now at peace once again. No city exchanges there as they enter the early winter. More Egyptian prophets on the go. And a settler. Wow, the Egyptians gonna get... Is that the settler that was hanging out in the north? It might be. They might have finally decided to just take a long Christopher Columbus sail. And they might be settling on this land. It's gonna be a little Egyptian outpost kind of over here. And the Ottomans are making no money again. Guys, you could have just kept going. Poor Chomas. Civs are so lazy. Man, for the leader who took out Constantinople, he's really not doing much of anything here. Meiji and Nobunaga still going at it. Still duking it. Well, the Faroese are trying. They are spreading Catholicism around. I mean, it's certainly not the only religion on this continent. Alright, Scotland and Faroe Islands are now pals. We got it together, Arkhold. Oh, and there it is. Whoa, and Tojo settled the city here. Tojo and Ramses both settled cities on the same turn on some islands. Although it's definitely, Egypt is going to have certainly the city advantage for this one for sure. Oh, and that's a lot of missionaries coming out from Jimmu. Oh no, the missionaries are going to meet the great prophets in the middle of the sea. They're going to spread each other's kind words. Holy cannoli, look at the Ottoman Great Bombard. This is the unique Ottoman cannon replacement. For Mehmed II. It's weaker against units, but it has a huge bonus against city attacks. God damn, it's freaking huge. Quite great, one might say. Surely now he'll do something, right? This is quite a very slow battle happening over here. The music is quite fitting. I don't think the Ottomans know what they're doing. They're making money again. Meiji has completed the Louvre. No, I know. Especially in this game, because it's like, frickin' which Japan? Which one? I have to just take some guesstimates. At least on the East continent, I can kind of guess, because there's only one Japan here, so I can make a educated assumption that they're making declarations of friendship and they're making research agreements with people nearby. But if it's on the Western continent, it's like, yeah, which one? Denounced Japan, telling them they should not be trusted. Yeah, which one? Faroe Islands has made... Faroe Islands and Japan now friends. Faroe Islands has denounced Japan. Yeah, which one? Ramses and Alexander going at it now. That's, that could be an interesting one. But he's still at war with Tojo, so I don't know how that's going to work out. I mean, Egypt can defend against themselves. They have the units for it. They have the really cool looking, but the really shitty Lancer units. The Uffizi in Athens. I've been to the Uffizi. I've been outside of the Uffizi. The Uffizi is in Florence, which is on our game today. God damn, the Zulu have a lot of units. And a lot of them are impy. They gotta start using them, otherwise they're gonna fall off. They are moving towards Athens. Even the Faroese got a number of units out. They're going to start actually making some names. Oh, speaking of which, now they're going after Alexander as well. 3 civs are now at war with Alexander. Such is the way. The Faroese have a bit of an outdated military as well, but against the cannons they should do some damage to them. The audio is glitching a little bit in the music. I mean, Alexander's powerful at the moment, but I don't know if he can handle 3 civs attacking him. Especially on all sides, too. Meiji's slowly approaching Nobunaga here. Taiwan has now declared war on Nobunaga. Tai has declared war on Oda Nobunaga. Oh no, our cult. Edinburgh is in duress. Athens is doing a lot of damage to Edinburgh. They're holding, though. Pericles is going after Alex. That's 4 civs at war against Alexander. Egypt is doing a lot of damage to the former Faroese capital there under Macedonian control. But Macedon has a lot of their units after the Faroe Islands. And they're just ignoring every other front. Wow. It is spring at the moment, so I mean attackers are getting advantage. A good time for Macedon to fight the Faroese up north, but They are getting attacked from the south. They have some musketmen here defending, but I don't think it's enough against the Egyptians here. Checking back on the west continent now. Kyoto is now taking a lot of damage from this privateer, I believe. And Edinburgh has just been captured by Athens. Scotland now has no cities currently on the map. Whatever they have left is what they got. I don't see any settlers. But they do have some military. If they're going to have to try and take Edinburgh back. And they might be able to. They only have a privateer and a caravel in there, so they do have this cannon shooting off in the distance, so it is in a pretty good place for that. But they, I think they'll be able to take Edinburgh back. It is winter now. Yes, the Scottish have taken back Edinburgh. It's still summer. It is attacker advantage. Oh, Scotland lost it again to Pericles. Athens keep exchanging the city there back and forth because they do have the ships in there, of course. But the ship is docked, so they're going to be able to do some damage to it. I see. Sai has sent over a scout to survey the damage now again. It's late summer. The Egyptians are doing a lot of damage to Torshavn there. Faroese lands are being a little bit pillaged, but they're holding on. It is coming into autumn and into winter, so it is going to be defender advantage. The Faroese are trying to make names for themselves. They're still trying to push their way back into this fight. Kyoto's at about half HP there. I suspect it's from these frigates. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a lot of naval damage coming in. That's going to be huge for Meiji. In fact, he's catching up to Ramses. He's only 40 some odd points behind. If he ends up capturing Kyoto, Kyoto is a big city. They got a lot of stuff there. That's going to jump up Meiji's points quite high. Alexander does have a lot of land and a lot of units, but I mean, with everybody attacking him, the team is going to run out probably. I think Kyoto is about to go down. Edinburgh has been captured by Scotland. Scotland got it back. Kyoto hasn't quite fallen yet. Oh no, but the Athenian navy is showing up. I don't think Scotland can hold on for that much longer. The Zulu are sending a lot of Impi up north, I guess? It seems like they're not going after Athens at this time. Almost all of their military units are now Impi. I don't blame them. Faroese lands are pillaged and, oh god, the Macedonian navy is massing outside of Faroese lands. They do have a cannon here, so I don't think Torshavn's going to hold on for that much longer. But at this point, I don't think Klaksvik's going to hold on for much longer either. It's going to be a bit of a base race here. Shaka and Jimmu has declared war on Robert the Bruce. Oh dearie me, what is happening here? Kyoto's been captured by Japan, Glasgow's been captured by Athens, Edinburgh's been captured by Athens, and Edinburgh's been set ablaze. No, Glasgow's been set ablaze. Meiji got Kyoto, which is big. That's a huge... And yes, that put him in first place above Ramses. Which Ramses is holding on to that first place for quite a while now. Oh no! And there's been an elimination! Iceland is out! The final Iceland ship hath been found. And Putin has been eliminated. Iceland is gone. Toxvixen is on a lot of duress. A lot of the entire military for Macedon is up there. But they're still sort of holding on to their southern lands here. Alexander is still Alexander. I don't call him the Great for nothing. Egypt's not putting up much of an offense on that. Nobunaga's at peace with Meiji now, so that's that. That settles that. Robert the Bruce is now at peace with Heracles. But whatever's left over of Scotland, I mean, they are at war with Zulu now, which is a problem. They have some military units, so I mean, they could still potentially sneak a city in at some point. Maybe. But they're definitely in trouble. Doesn't help that they're probably... Yeah, I mean... If they're not making any money, they're not going to be able to pay those troops. My Faroese are very much in trouble. They were holding on for a while, but not against this navy. As it's getting bombarded from the sea. And it is spring, so I suspect Klaxvik's going down, and so too are the Faroese. They were holding on. The Egyptians are doing not a lot of anything. I think that city is just too powerful for their weaker military that they have at the moment. Like, they invested in lancers when they, you know, they have still... Well, they have musketmen, but... Oh no! And the last city for the Faroese has been taken. Captured by Macedon, which is a pretty big gain for Alexander. That bumped him up to 4th place. The Faroese are not out yet. They still have something on the board. They have a unit of pikemen. Is the Japanese onslaught going to continue? It's still sort of anybody's game in this match. Maybe not everybody has a chance, but some folks still do. Shaka's declared war on Alexander. Now that's big. If anyone's going to have a military capable of doing some damage to Alexander, it's Shaka for sure. Plus Athens is at war with Alexander too. Alexander's pissed off almost this entire continent. I don't think there's any wars on the west side right now. On the west continent. They're just all spreading their religion, teaching each other all the different faiths and languages and such. Most of it being Japanese or variants of. Wasegi is getting a bit of an army prepped. They got land units being escorted by naval ships at the moment. Well, Shaka is moving on. They're on their way. As the late summer arrives. Macedon's moving their very large military south. They did a little bit more damage to Torshavn. They're tickling it a little tiny bit. I think this is where just kind of all the action is right now. I don't think there's a single war to the west right now. The Ottomans are making money, so hooray. Oh my god, what the hell happened here? Prague and Macedon are now allies. Okay. Which means everybody who is at war with Alexander is now at war with Prague. And that means the Faroe Islands, the Zulu, the Egyptians, and the Athenians. And Prague way over here. Ever in their solitude. Man, for 4 civs being at war with Macedon, Macedon's sure living in luxury at the moment. He is losing a lot of money per turn, though. He's at minus 52 a turn. And the first ideology has been thrown out there. Egypt is autocratic at the moment. Remember from the last match, we did see a huge spike in gold per turn come from the Gregorio civ. We gotta keep eyes on that. Ideology now taking a factor. As we enter the year 1825 AD. Ramsey's only 30 points behind Major right now. A tough race for the top. And a close race for second as well. Timu, Pericles, and Alexander are near there. Wisegi has declared war on Sai. Is that going to amount to... Oh boy, Wisegi's got quite the navy. I mean, that could be a factor. If there's any time for the Ottomans to try and make land, it's now. They have to go for... How's it pronounced again? Gaoshing? They have to go for this city while Taiwan's distracted in Taipei. If they want to do anything, they have to do it now. Like, this is a great time for it. Alexander's made peace with... Really? Egypt is at peace with Alexander. Egypt wants nothing to do with it. Huh. I mean, the Zulu are moving on, but... Someone's got to do something about Alexander. He's slowly catching up. Now, where's the remainder of Scottish and Tachibana and Faroese units? Holy hell, this city is up and running quickly. Athens is now friends with another city-state. Epidaurus. Is Epidaurus where the Tachibana ship was hiding? Not sure. That's a really good city for Egypt. A lot of production happening there. They're getting a lot of food from it, a lot of monies. Where is the last Tachibana unit? I don't know. Are they hiding in Prague? No. Oh, Athens has Great Barrier Reef. I didn't notice that. Oh, Scottish Caravel here, hiding here in Zululand. Wait, what? How did the Zulus get that territory? There's 2 tiles of Zululand hanging out in between Athenian land. Okay. Oh, Taipei is under a lot of attack. Wasegi is getting in there. The Ottomans gotta try and do something. Anything. Guys, go! Take a horse to water, I guess, right? So, we're in the industrial era. Let's give the game a little savey save. Let's, let me change my little thing here so we can see what coal looks like. Ta-da!
Industrialization based on machinery, already referred to as a characteristic of our age, is but one aspect of the revolution that is being wrought by technology.
I'm assuming coal comes from industrialization. On the map, I gotta write these down so I remember which tech unlocks what. Is it not? I don't see coal anywhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're good. I think only one civ is in industrial era at the moment, but just because one is, that means, well, we're gonna start paying attention where coal is. Ooh, and Taipei is definitely going down to the Wasegi clan. And down goes Taipei to the Wasegi clan. Ottomans, now's your time. If you want to expand, you gotta do it. You gotta do something. I just think because he has so few resources, it's just like... he's just so behind. Macedon is making a lot of money per turn right now, a lot of science per turn. Zulu are a little stagnant at the moment. I don't know what they're really doing. Oh, and the Ottomans have just taken over Sai in terms of points. Good job, Ottomans. You're growing. Well, this match definitely doesn't have any juggernauts like the Gregorio did with their 2 massive gold spikes from that last match there. Mage is doing very, very well for themselves. Ramses is doing very well. Jimu's doing good. Athens doing good. Wasegi's doing good. Chaka's doing good. Alexander's doing good. Like, you guys have the Great Bombard. You have the City Killer. Go use it. God damn it, Joba. Stop picking such lazy people. It is an early winter war now, so I don't know how the Zulu are going to do against attacking the city, but heavy defender advantage. Prague has a new ally. Who? Taiwan has replaced the Macedon as the ally of again. Taiwan really good friends with Prague, it seems. And Prague is now going after Wasegi. They're not going to do much about it because they simply can't, but okay, the Faroese are at peace with Prague, so that's slightly more survival for them. I mean, they got nothing left though. Where are the last Faroese anything is anyone's guess. But Catholicism still stands. The one's at peace with things, city-states, Wasegi. Alright. Taiwan is much weaker now. Wasegi's doing really well for themselves. Okay, you guys have a second Great Bombard. Use it. Every tile you have pretty much has a military unit on it. Do it. Do something. You have 2 city killer cannons. Go frickin' city kill. Lazy bums. Shaka has completed the Forbidden Palace. The wonder for Shaka. Athens with the order ideology. Okay, Egyptian musketmen over here. Well, Alexander's cities are all healthy. They're all well defended. I guess the Zulu do have a long way to go to walk up there. If it was me playing the Zulu right now, I would have gone for the city of Yanagawa down here like ages ago. I guess just him and Athens are pals for the most part. Zulu, hostile towards... friendly with Athens, yeah. I mean, that's not going to stop anybody in this game. Shaka's completed Big Ben. 2 wonders in 2 turns for Shaka. That's going to bump Zulu up in some points and some bonuses there. And Sai has just declared war on Nobunaga, and so has Mehmed II. Very, very ambitious indeed from the Ottomans. And from Sai, in fact. That's a strange choice. They're losing money per turn. Alright, so 2 weak civs are going after the remnants of Nobunaga. Let's see how that plays out. That could be interesting. The last vestiges of Scotland, Tachibana clan, and the Faroe Islands are still around. Ramses has completed Broadway. Ah, I see. Okay, Ramses is putting all of his eggs into development of the Civ, not much in terms of military, because his neighbor, Hideki Tojo, has got many guns. Meiji's starting to creep ahead of Ramses a bit there, but Ramses is still holding on. Okay, the Zulu are pillaging a lot of the Macedonian lands here. Many denounces happening there. Ah, the Taiwanese have taken one unit. They've destroyed a unit. They did it. They did a thing. Are the Ottomans going to move on, and are they going to help? They got their great bombards in the sea. They're putting them somewhere, presumably. Yeah, Taiwan's moving up. Towards Satsuma. Ramses has completed the Eiffel Tower. Japan is autocratic. Which Japan? One of them. Probably Meiji. And Ramses is only 20 points behind Meiji now. Tight race for first. And a very tight race for second as well. 839 points. 819. 809. Ah, the early summer has arrived. What's happening over here? I think the Impi are starting to fall apart now. They're getting overwhelmed by force of gun. Prague has declared war on Tachibana. Prague has declared war on Alexander. Athens has replaced Taiwan as ally of Prague. Yep. Poor Prague has been dealing with all these world politics for like the entire world. The entire game. They didn't ask for this. They were voluntold to take part in the carnage that is 16 civs on a small map. Early autumn, guys. You gotta do something. Taiwan is surrounding Satsuma. Man, if Taiwan ended up capping a city, friggin' capital there, that'd be crazy. I mean, replaced capital, but... Gee, if only the Ottomans would do something. And winter has arrived. Defender's advantage for Japanese there. Okay, are the Zulus just pillaging? Are they just getting money from it? Because they're not really attacking the city. Or can do anything about it, it seems. Alexander has declared war on Nobunaga. Okay, you guys are not even on the same continent, dude. Usugi is now order as well in terms of ideology. What are the Ottomans doing, man? It's like you attribute Jomez to any of these civs, and then just like laziness just strikes in. But they do have a knight. They do have a knight. The Ottomans are going to be doing some damage, potentially, to Japanese units. And it is spring, so, I mean, they took a lot of damage because of the defender's advantage there, but... they're now on even footing. And they're dead. No, they moved over here. No, never mind. Yep, those knights are gone. Good job, guys. You're still in it, Pat. You're first place currently. You actually just recently took first place over Ramses. You took the other Japanese civ. He took Nobunaga's capital city of Kyoto, which gave you a big boost in points. He took their city earlier of Kagoshima earlier. And now you're doing pretty good. This is the last city of Nobunaga here, and Brad's Taiwan and Jomas's Ottomans have both declared war on it to try and potentially finish it off. They can't seem to do so quite yet, because they're both lost. Pericles is Brandenburg Gate. The Zulu are being a bit of a menace over here, pillaging everything they see. The Egyptians have submarines now. I don't know if they know this, but the point of the war is to, you know, fight. Now they're moving in. They're doing something, one unit at a time here. Man, for everybody being at war with Alexander, not a lot of people are doing anything about Alexander. Macedon is autocratic. Come on, you Ottomans, do something. You have a great bombard. Use it. You still worship rocks? Yes. However, Jimmu of Japan, his religion has taken over practically this entire continent, so. While you may worship rocks, it's definitely not the leading faith. Actually, rock worshippers are indeed making good usage out of whatever people that do worship rocks in there. You guys are doing good. The Ottomans got out one of their unique units here. Hideki Tojo has declared war on Sai. Okay, that's fine. Tojo is not near anything that Sai has. Oh boy, Wasagi's going after Sai again. Okay, the Ottomans have brought up one of their great bombards, but only by itself. Guys, Jesus. What are they doing? The Great Bombard is gonna do damage, but like, come on guys, you gotta be able to do something. And the Great Bombard is gone. Guys, stop throwing one unit at a time. These guys don't know how to fight. Look, now the Japanese are encroaching on your position, and they're blocking access to you getting to the other Japan. That's what you get for not advancing soon enough. Now look. It's gonna be a bad day for everybody. Now the Egyptian Navy over here, they got a few frigates, they got some modern oh, I say modern infantry. Actually, yeah, they skipped Great War infantry. They're straight up on infantry now. They got a couple Great War infantries, but they're on like World War II era. What's your religious status? Yeah, you guys are still worshipping rocks, whatever rock worshippers that exist. They're definitely making the most out of it as much as they can. But it certainly is not the leading religion. Now, is the Egyptian military going to do anything with this power that they have? It is unknown at this time. There's a bit of a phony war going on right now. Everyone's just kind of... Uh-oh, someone just got eliminated. Scotland is out. The last Scottish unit has finally been found by whoever was at war with them, and Scotland is now out. I don't know where they were, but they had just been chased down, and they are gone. Tachibana and the Faroese still have last vestiges of hope somewhere in the world as well. Ramses has declared war on Sai. Meiji has declared war on Sai. Wow, Sai is really pissed off the world, apparently. Well, Meiji's just gonna walk up with... Man, Sai has pissed off 4 different people. The Ottomans should declare war on her too, and they should sneak in and take the city. I don't imagine this city lasting for much longer against the combined forces of Wasegi and Meiji. Wasugi, rather. Oh, that city's taking damage. The Ottomans are slowly moving in? Are they? Surely they're not going to declare war on the Taiwanese right now, are they? Because if they walk in and steal that city, that'd be so funny. Because they do have a couple units here. They may be able to weasel it in. Barely. All eyes on the city here. Meiji's gonna take a bit of time to take his turn here. Units are moving in, units are moving in. Wasugi is gonna do some stuff. Well, that's a lot of heavy damage from Wasugi. I don't think they're at war, but that would be so funny if they just waltzed in and just took it. I think this city might be Meiji's. Meiji gonna be able to take it? I don't think they have... Oh, they did! And last Taiwanese city now belongs to Meiji, and that is another city for Patrick's Japan, bumping him very far up in the score now. The Taiwanese still have these riflemen around, but I think they have a couple ships sitting around in the water somewhere. Maybe they don't. No, I don't think they do. Once that musketman goes down, I think Taiwan is out. Oh, they have this worker here too, but that's just going to be taken. The Zulu are still making a ruckus in Alexander's lands here. So much so that it's actually putting them ahead on ports. Shaka's 4th place now. He buys on the scoreboard is the last ditch effort of... Oh, Sai's still hanging on. That worker is the last thing they got yet so far. And it's sitting currently in Ottoman lands. The only way that worker is going to survive is if it stays there until the Ottomans get declared war on. Alexander's made peace with Shaka, and Shaka ended up getting Torshavn as a peace treaty in the peace deal. Wow. After pillaging all the lands, they gave him the city. Look at that. And that puts Shaka in 3rd place above Pericles, and Shaka has just broken 1,000 points. Slowly catching up to Ramses at this point. Shaka Zulu do be Shaka Zulu. Hitting us with that boom shakalaka, you know what I'm saying? The Ottomans are massing quite the force, but Meiji's declared war on Oda Nobunaga. Oh dear, Meiji could be looking to finish off Nobunaga now. Oh, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I've been hydrating too well now. I'll be right back.